zone. So here, let's see question 20. Okay, question 20, I wrote exactly to show you that even though I ran the same sequences, they created different trees. Hold on, there was a question. De nada. And so to show to you how they were the same things that I'm comparing, but the two different programs generated different trees. So you can see my mouse when I'm using this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So let's see, zebrafish kiss 1 is more closely related to frog kiss 1 than to frog kiss 2. Let's find zebrafish kiss 1. Okay, so that is more closely related to that than to that. So this is an example of you don't actually think that this is related to that. And I said, let's ignore these numbers because I didn't want to go into that. So let's just look at the branching pattern. So should you mark that as a true or not true?
That's not true.
That's right. Good job, Daniel. Yeah. So remember, this is the thing about the topology of this tree would be the same if these two had been switched, because zebrafish kiss 1 is closely related to these two as a group. And I said ignore this. So we're going to say that these lengths don't really impart information. And if they did, they're the same length. So actually that is closely related to these two, but not to one more than the other. So don't mark that. According to the cladogram built through the iterative method, so I used muscle here, humans are more closely related to mice than to opossum. Okay, so human. Okay, that's the same question, basically, right? So I'm just saying this is closer to this than to that in this tree, but that's not true. It's the same question as what I asked here. You still say, no, not true. Both methods fully agree on the trees generated. You know it's not true because in this case, these two are more closely related. And then in here, the opossum is more closely related to all these other ones than to mice. So they don't agree. And by exclusion, you can say that, okay, this is the one that is true. So the gene duplication gave rise to paralog kiss 1 and 2, most likely happened after speciation event that clustered these things. So the details on that are on a separate slide, but I decided that I was not going to go into that much detail, and I was hoping that you would figure out by exclusion that this is true.
Yeah, I got it by exclusion. I was just
yeah,
curious to see, like, because I was thinking that because there's a bunch of different species with KISS 1 and 2, if I guess that there was that gene duplication before they all spread apart into the different species.
Right. Yeah. In most cases, the paralog exists before the orthologs. But not necessarily. So one thing that gives you that clue is that there isn't an opossum kiss 2. And it could actually be that the opossum kiss 2 existed but got lost. So I think, I don't remember if I put it in the feedback or not, but there's a separate slide that is explaining to you all the different possibilities. But later I decided that that was too much. And this question, I wanted you to get it by exclusion at this point. But since I know you're curious, I'm going to share that either the slide on the feedback or directly to you. I point to you where it is.
All right, that sounds
I excluded
good.
after the fact. All right.
All
so
right, fair
question. You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye. So, okay, I'm here if you have questions. At 11, I have office hours in a different Blackboard Collaborate. Have a nice day.